Fantastic day to one and all. It is a beautiful day here in Antigua, Guatemala. If you saw my last webcast here, I talked about possessions and change. And, sometimes we all want change and we want bigger and better things. And so today I'm going to talk about be careful what you ask for. Because as I mentioned the other day, I'm thinking about moving out of Antigua. Well, I met a guy recently, and he's been to 74 countries, twice as many as me, in all 50 states, same as me. And he said Antigua was the best place. I was thinking about moving to the south of France. It's 4 times more expensive. It's beautiful, granted, but it's a great place to visit. I think every place is a great place to visit. But be careful what you wish for, because sometimes you get it. So I'm very comfortable here. I've got all the things that you need in life. I've got my own kitchen, my own bathroom. I've even got a garden nobody else here in this complex has. So I've decided that I'll keep this as my base, which I decided a couple of years ago to do. And I think that was the right decision. And it's a decision I'm going to keep. I'll travel to Nigeria, and I'll travel throughout Africa, and I'll maybe do the Be Kind American tour and spread the message, the kindness revolution, create International Trust Day, do the things I want to do. This is a great base to do it from. It really, truly is. So I changed my mind. Change is fantastic. And I've done a lot of videos on change. You grow when you change. Now I'll change locations. As far as visiting, I'm decided again. And maybe tomorrow I'll change my mind again. We're allowed to change our minds. But, we just fall trapped to wanting more or wanting something different, That's the human psyche, We want to have more money. Most people do. When I had my first yacht, I wanted a bigger yacht. And my second yacht, I wanted a bigger yacht. I got a third yacht. So, we always want more. And a lot of it's keeping up with the Joneses, as the saying goes, because when we live in a big city, we want to be liked and respected, and so you want to drive a fancy car, and you want to impress people, unfortunately. But sometimes you get beyond that, as I have done in life. I'm done with impressing people. I fell prey to it. You want people to respect you. I'll never forget this one story. I was producing Ray Charles on his 50th birthday in Los Angeles, and I found an investor. He was a very wealthy guy, and I was driving a beat-up old van at the time. Had long hair, and I drove up to his mansion up on Sunset Plaza Drive in Los Angeles, and people were like, because it's a very rich area, they're sneering at me. I had long hair and I was driving a beat-up van. But 15 minutes later, I was still the same person, but I was driving his Rolls Royce. Now people are waving and they're letting me in traffic, and they're respecting me because, in theory, I was a better person because I was driving a Rolls Royce. Same person. Throughout my life, I've been very, very poor, and girls loved me when I was poor. I was one girlfriend, she got anyone, and billionaires were throwing their money at her. I said, go with them. That's all right. That's your ticket, baby. She goes, no, I love you. Love is blind. But we always want more. And sometimes you get to a spot in your life where you don't want more. I wanted change. Not necessarily I wanted more. I wanted a different change because I get stagnant in being in the same place for too long. And so I will travel more. That's what I'm going to do. Now, I'll keep this as a base. Antigua is fantastic. People are fantastic. It's known as the city of kindness. It's got a live volcano. It's got a history. And it's quite amazing. And I live in central Antigua. This city is where all the multimillionaires of Guatemala live. They all have huge mansions and huge fincas, which are farms and estates. And and then there's the very, very poor who live here as well that have been here for generations. Their houses are worth millions of dollars, but they're not about to leave because that's their home. So anyway, I just want to throw that out today that I'm staying in Antigua. Be careful what you wish for, because sometimes you get it. Someone convinced me, a lady friend convinced me that, what are you talking about? You have it all here. A low cost of living, fantastic environment, fantastic food, and you want to give it up for something that's maybe 10 times more money and you might not be happy? Be careful what you wish for. Thanks for listening. Hope you're enjoying my daily quotes. Please share them because we need to get the message out about kindness. You are the kindness revolution. We're going to make the world a kinder place. We're going to kill them with kindness. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. And if you're watching my motivational quotes every day, I'll see you tomorrow.